From the Louis Studio, this is Cheap Beer for You to Drink. My name is JJ. Tony joins us, and are you? How you feel? I bet you're not very excited for this one.
Yeah. I mean, lime. Who's excited about a lime beer in the summertime when it's supposed to be in the 90s this weekend? That sounds
Oh,
terrible.
don't remind me. Um, you're a fan of lime beers. I'm a fan of lime beers. I think. I mean, it's just one of the best combination. Peanut butter and jelly, chocolate peanut butter, lime and beer.
Lime and beer. It's great. It's nice on a summer day. It's refreshing. I don't know what it is. It's just one of my go-tos in the summertime. I'll drink it in the winter, but preference is the summer.
Well, there's a obviously Busch Light Apple. You've probably heard of it. It's one of the most popular beers out there right now. They're doing the McRib thing. They release it in limited quantities every once in a while whenever they feel like it. But that wasn't the only Busch Light drop we got this year. We also got Busch Light Lime, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. We're going to try it. And then I brought along, Bud Light Lime, another Anheuser-Busch Lime beer. We'll compare it to that because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people wondering how it stacks up
Yep.
to the Bud Light Lime, which has been around for, 20 years now?
Oh, yeah, forever.
All right, here it is. Busch Light Lime on Cheap Beer for You to Drink. I'm very excited to be trying this with you, Tony.
Smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
Very limey.
Very, very limey.
Oh, wow. Almost a little bit of sweetness to it. Do you get any?
Yeah. Yeah, let's check that. I bet the calorie content's on here. I bet this is higher. Well, you know what? Bush Apple Peach was like 130 some calories. Bush Light Apple, is it not going to say on the box? That's fine. That one's like 120, I think.
And for a light beer, I mean, I don't know what Miller Lite and the typical light beers run, but
These are a little higher.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they could still call it a light beer. So, in this one, you've got 113. What about a Bud Light Lime per 12 ounces? You've got 118. There's actually more calories in the Bud Light Lime here. Well, let's just do a straight up comparison. So very limey, like
Oh, yeah.
very very limey.
Yeah.
Like the peach was kind of overly peach for me.
yeah, and they use a lot of that artificial peach flavoring. You can definitely tell it's a different type. Colors are about the same.
Yeah, that's a very similar.
I'd say if
Looking
anything,
beer.
yeah, the Bud Light is a slight bit more golden.
Just slightly. Ever
Yeah.
so slightly.
You can tell I think there's a tiny bit of haze in the Bush Light, where the Bud Light looks
Yeah.
a little clearer, actually.
You know what? You're onto something.
Yeah.
Maybe it has such a limey flavor. There might be more lime juice in this.
It could be real lime, giving it that
I-
cloudiness.
There's definitely real lime juice because I'm seeing like the pulp of the fruit floating around in this. And you know what? I see zero of it in the Bud Light Lime. I actually see some little chunks
Yeah.
of lime floating around in the Busch Light Lime.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try the Busch Light Lime again. It tastes, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like you go to a bar, you ask them to put lime in your beer. You squeeze a lime in there. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like actual, quite a bit of lime in it. The Bud Light Lime,
Not as not what you remember, is it? Yeah,
is it because we're doing it back to, this doesn't even taste like it has lime in it.
it's not nearly as much lime as the Bush Light. I think my preference would be the Bush Light.
Same. That is funny to me because that just tastes like Bud Light. After having the Busch Light Lime, that tastes like it has almost no lime flavor.
The lime is kind of there in the background a little bit, but I think the Bush Light is more up front. It's lime through and through.
Yeah.
kind of like their apple, and like you said with their peach, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, you know, but definitely strong lime flavor.
That is just so funny. That is not what I would have imagined. So let's talk about alcohol content then. So for this to have more calories, maybe it has more alcohol. This has 4.2. What do you have there on the Busch Light? It's so hard to read. They don't put the out. No, come on. Why would you put it on the Bud Light line, but not on the Busch Light line?
I'm gonna say probably somewhere similar. It's got to be.
I would similar, but I would say slightly less. For that to be sweeter and have less calories, I'm guessing there's quite a bit less alcohol in there. But let me see what I can find on the Google real quick. Quick search shows 4.1, so slightly less.
Yeah, but about basically the same.
There's probably that much discrepancy in between each can you get.
Yeah.
0.1% alcohol.
Price point? Are they both about the same price?
The Busch Light, so Busch Light is like your budget brand, right? And Bud Light's like a step up. But when it comes to these fruit flavored beers, the Busch Light apple is sometimes more expensive than Bud Light. That 12 pack was $12.99. I've seen 30 packs of these going. I don't even know what I paid. I think it was like 20. It was at least $22.99. Possibly $23.99. So you're paying about $1 a can for this. And when you buy a Busch Light in a 30 pack, it's like $15-16.
Yeah.
So when they do these fruit flavors with the Busch Light, I mean, they're essentially the same price at that point.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit cheaper, but yeah, I don't know why they make these so much more expensive than the regular Busch Light.
Could be the limited release, limited edition.
Yeah.
They know people are going to buy it, try it. Yeah. Because I think they've been so successful with the apple and the peach. They really knocked those ones out.
Yeah. The Busch Light apple, yes. I'm surprised the peach is as popular as it is because
I don't like artificial peach, but it as far as flavors come across, it had a strong flavor.
Yeah.
Whereas like we see a lot of these lime beers or other flavored beers, and they'll say like, "Oh, lime this," or salt and lime, and you get it, and you're like, "This is just beer."
Yeah.
With maybe a hint of lime.
Yeah.
A lot of beers claim to have lime, but yeah, this one definitely does.
This one certainly does, and it's delicious. I mean, it's so easy to drink on a hot summer day. To be fair, this isn't even the coldest can in the world. I just got it from the store about 20 minutes before you got here, and I threw a can in the freezer, so it's slightly cooler than room temp. But if this was ice cold, and like this weekend when it's gonna be 90 degrees, this would be the cure.
Oh yeah, if you're at the pool or just hanging outside this summer
at the grill flipping burgers.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one to go to. Super light, great lime flavor, just like great summer beer. The Bud Light's not bad either. I mean,
no, it's not.
Still like,
and it's not fair to do this side by side comparison because normally Bud Light lime tastes a little bit better than that. But when you compare it directly to the Busch, it's not as good.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. I mean, maybe it's the can, maybe the bottle. Some people have the can versus bottle preference. Yeah. They claim the flavors are different. I don't know.
I do like a Bud Light lime out of a bottle.
I prefer bottles myself. Yeah.
Well, cheap beer for you to drink. We'll wrap it up here. Would you buy this again?
Oh yeah, I will pick up.
Yeah.
As a polish through these, probably pick up another case later on this summer.
Oh, definitely. I hope this one's easier to find than the Busch Light apple because that is super hard to find. I hope people are less, quick to jump on these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is super good and definitely one I'd recommend and one of the best lime beers out there. Real quick, some of the other ones we like, we really enjoy Garage Beer Lime.
Garage Beer Lime's go-to. It's really good.
Yeah.
Great flavor. Lime isn't as strong, but it's still a good flavor.
Yeah. And honestly, with the way that's priced, these are about the same price.
Yeah. I noticed that in the store yesterday. Garage Beer Lime is significantly more, a few dollars more than their regular garage beer.
Yeah.
So, it's unfortunate, but...
It is, but that's the price you pay when you want some delicious lime beer.
Yep.
I'm going to finish this before we get out of here so that way these are all empty and it looks nice. But it's Jeep beer for you to drink. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Tony, for stopping by. And we're going to...
Thanks for sharing.
Of course, we're splitting this 30-pack. And because with the Busch Light Peach, at least, 30's too many. 30's too many for one.
30 is a lot for... Unless you really like it and can spread it out. But 30 is a lot of anything.
And 12's not enough. So they just need to start making 15
packs again. I know Garage Beer did it for a little bit.
Yeah. It's cheap beer for you to drink. Thanks for watching.